Alright. Wait a minute. So, story starts last Wednesday. Recorded a couple videos, got one of them posted. And then, that night, I tried using the stupid CPAP again. Fucking around with the mask kept me up until midnight. Past midnight, I'm sure. And then the mask woke me up again at fucking like 2 o'clock. And then I couldn't sleep the rest of the night. So, called off Thursday, work. About halfway through the day, I started to get a runny nose. By the end of the day, it was a full-blown sinus infection. I don't know about you, but I generally sleep worse when I'm sick. And considering I'm an insomniac, I didn't sleep again. So I had to call off again. Now this means that I've blown another 2 days worth of fucking vacation time, which means that I don't have vacation time for my vacation, which means my vacation is now canceled. Anyways, so Friday I was sick, Saturday I was sick, Sunday I got better, but I was like, and then Monday I just still wasn't feeling it, and then Tuesday I started to kind of come back into the world, kind of figure out what's going on, and then Wednesday was yesterday, dude, I was just like, I was so disgusted by everything that I was just like, fuck it. And I go into work today. I mean, that wasn't the first day back to work. I've been to work all week. I went to work today, and fucking dude at work looks at me and he's like, "Are you upset?" And I'm like, "About what?" And he's like, "Donald Trump got impeached." And I'm like, "So?" And he's like, "What? Really?" And I'm like, "You ain't gonna get removed from office." And they're like, "I don't know, man, he got impeached." And I'm like, "That doesn't mean anything." I'm like, "It doesn't mean anything. It means that they're gonna send it to the Senate, and the Senate's gonna like vote to dismiss, and then they're gonna dismiss it, and there you go, right? And that's it. Like it doesn't mean anything. Like I don't care." And fucking then the other guys started arguing with me, and like they started talking about all this evidence and proof, and I'm like, what evidence and proof? And he goes, "I don't know." And I'm like, well, I do. They don't have anything. They've got a bunch of people that said this is what I think was going on. That ain't evidence. That ain't proof of shit. That's fucking nothing. I'm like, we don't incarcerate people because fucking people think they committed crimes. And he goes, "Well, they're not going to incarcerate him." I'm like, we don't impeach a president because people thought he committed crimes. We don't punish people because we think they did bad things. We have to prove they did bad things before we punish motherfuckers. And he's, now they're starting to get upset because I'm getting amped up. And they're like, "It happens every day." And I'm like, so fucking what? Doesn't make it right then either. I'm like, I don't agree with it happening then. And I'm like, who gives a shit? It shouldn't be happening to anybody. It certainly shouldn't be happening to the fucking president of the goddamn United States. Well, I never liked Donald Trump. I'm like, I don't fucking care. Whatever. Awesome. Then I started working because I was like, Jesus Christ. And I'm like, what proof? And he goes, "They showed stuff." And I'm like, "What did they show?" And he's like, "I don't know, they showed stuff." And I'm like, that's what you're going off of. I'm like, awesome. That's a real informed, educated fucking oh, I don't have the flag up. Hold up. Ta-da! There you go, the flag's up. God damn it. But yeah, so that's what You know what I mean? Like, that's what people are... They showed stuff. What did they show? They showed stuff. I don't know. It said they're fucking guilty. That's as much as people care. You sheep. Sheep that have been raised by sheep to be even more sheepy than the fucking sheep. Sheep. That's what I was told. I don't care enough to look into it. That's our educated voting populace. They showed stuff. So, yeah. And then it occurred to me, as I was just mindlessly thinking about stuff as I was working, it occurred to me that we're in a very, very sticky situation. We have two ideologies that cannot live together. I think that we can finally admit that we have two ideologies that just cannot live together. Right? We've got people who want to say, open borders, anybody wants to come here, woo! It's a human right to be an American citizen. Everybody who wants to be one should just be allowed to be one. Right? And then we've got people who are like, no, we should be able to pick and choose who we want to make citizens, because we already birth enough fucking morons of our own. We want to get good people from other places. Like, we can at least choose them. Right? So, like, there's no middle ground there. Where's the middle ground there? Right? We've got, let's teach men not to rape, and the ideology of rapists don't fucking care. They already know it's wrong, they don't care. Right? There's no middle ground there. Fucking pink tax. People that think that shit that's pink costs more money than shit that's blue because women buy pink stuff. That's actually the reason why. Because women buy pink stuff. As I've explained so many times on this channel, I'll do it one more time. Like, the cost of things is kind of developed by the cost of making of the thing, right? So if you have, like, bicycle helmets, right? Exactly the same in every way. The only thing different is the color. Paint on it. That's it. The only thing that's different, right? One is blue, one is pink. Right? It's the only thing that's different. Why would the one cost more money? Let's think about it logically. What does it take to make the color blue? It takes blue, and that's it. What does it take to make the color pink? Red and white. Two colors, one color. Two products, one product. It's going to cost more. But here's the fun fact. They still function exactly the same no matter what color they are. So for somebody who thinks it's so fucking stupid, the whole binary thing or whatever, you care a whole lot about the fucking pink. Are we is it just a person helmet? Or is it a girl's helmet? What do you want? Do you want a helmet? Or do you want the pretty pink one? Because if you want the pretty pink one, well, I guess you're going to have to pay a premium for that, aren't you? Because it costs more money to make. Because it takes a whole other color. Buy the red one. Leave it in the sun for a few years. It'll turn pink. Life hack, bitches! Like... like, you know what I mean? We have two extraordinarily divergent ways of thinking. And honestly, when it comes down to it, we've already had one actual skirmish from the more extreme poles, which, as I always say, is a ring. So just on the other side, on the really crazy side of the ring, the both ends that touch, they decided to fight each other. What was it, 2016? And that poor girl got run over. And the fucking Nazis, all dressed up in their fucking, their shields, and their fucking, and then you had Antifa, all in their little uniforms too, right? And they all had their little armaments, their bike locks and whatnot. And they actually fucking waylaid into each other. And it's been happening here and there ever since. Like, that's what happens. This is how it starts. You think that fucking, I don't know, where's a place that's got a civil war going on right now? Throw a rock at the Middle East. That there. Right? Like, you wonder how they got to the point where they're in open war and killing each other in the streets? It didn't start there. It started with one group of extreme idiots deciding to put on a uniform and go out patrolling, and another fucking group of extreme idiots deciding to bash the fash. So we have two ideologies that cannot coexist, right? It's not like, you know, Christians and Jews. Christians and Jews can get along. I always said that Christians were Jewish plus. We just happen to believe that Jesus was the Messiah. I mean, they got all manner of rituals and stuff like that. Christians, we don't do the ritual-y stuff. What makes us different than Catholics, right? We believe pretty much the same things as Catholics, but they do ritual-y stuff. We don't fucking bother with that shit. You know? Like, and me, I bother with even less of all of it. I believe that my relationship with God is a personal one. And I'm fine with that. And so far, God seems fine with it too. Yeah. So, right? Like, but Islam, you throw that into it, and for the most part, not a problem. But when you get into the more extreme elements of it, all of a sudden, you run into conflicting ideologies. You have one ideology that believes that women should be allowed to drive and shit, like do whatever the fuck they want. Like, fuck it, do what you want. Like, and then there's the other society that's like, no, she should have her brother with her wherever she goes, so that no man sees her. You know what I mean? Like, there's no middle ground there, right? Ideologies that do not match. And we're actually, you know, the communists. I want my money. I'm owed. We got oil, bitches. Look at Alaska. I'm owed. Right? Somebody else is getting something. I want it too. Right? And a bunch of people going, where are you going to get that from? Me? No. You know what I mean? Like, what? So, yeah. Like, I want what's yours. Well, I want what's mine. There's no middle ground there. Where do you think that leads? What happens if, God willing, in 2020, the Republicans take back the House, keep the Senate, Donald Trump gets reelected? What do you think happens then? You think half the country thinks we live under a dictatorship now? Wait until the man's running the whole show. Now that he's really earned the support of the Republican Party, who may or may not decide to keep that support with him going into the next term, if such an event happens, right? But if they do, if they're still gung-ho Trump, it's fucking MAGA bitch, like, they start fucking gaveling in every session with MAGA, you know, like, then people's fucking heads are gonna explode. It's gonna be, this is what a fascist dictatorship looks like. Trump says he wants something, Congress does it. That's what all the Democrats are gonna say. You think this is a prediction? It's basic. If they sweep everything, I already know what their plans are. Trump, King Trump, now he's a king. Now he does whatever he wants. And the Republicans on the other side of the aisle, they just go along with anything. He commit whatever crime he wants. Because, of course, everything he does is going to be a crime. Because everything he does is a crime. We're there now. Like, don't act like that's going to be new. So, right? He's going to get attacked more by people. He's going to... And it's going to be... Yeah, I can't believe he said that. He called Rashida Tlaib a bitch. And everybody's going to go, well, she called him a fuckface first. Like, what? Who cares? They're children fighting on Twitter. And they're, well, I want to have the president censored because he shouldn't say that. She shouldn't say that. So, fuck it. Like, well, I guess we just live under a dictatorship then. You won't fucking censor the president because I'm upset. You think that's not what's going to happen? God forbid the Republicans lose the Senate, the Democrats keep the fucking House, and Donald Trump gets elected. Boy, what a futile fucking effort that would be. Because they just go, guess what? You're not president. Like, it would be like the fucking dude that would go to swear in the president again would hold the Bible out, and as he'd go to touch it, he'd be like, psych, bitch! And like, then they'd just fucking shut the show down and go home. And Donald Trump, he's sitting there going, fucking really? What just happened? Right? If Donald Trump loses and we get Joe Biden, well, and we get Bernie Sanders, who'd probably, you know, be Joe Biden's running mate, either him or probably Kamala Harris, actually. I think they're setting up Biden-Harris, right? I think that's why she dipped out. I think they're setting up Biden-Harris. I think Joe looked at her and said, look, let's do push-ups and be my vice president. I want a woman vice president so that I might sniff her all the time, right? Like, Joe Biden's definitely going to have a woman vice president. Might be Elizabeth Warren. Although I really don't like the idea of that. Elizabeth Warren, I don't think is above killing Joe Biden to be president. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm not making any accusations. Again, it's basic. Like, I don't think she'd be above doing it. I think Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren, if they won, poor Joe might get long enough to actually put his hand on that Bible. But she might poison his breakfast that morning and be like, psych, and fucking swear in instead. I don't know. Right? So, yeah, that'd be crazy. It'd be crazy if a Democrat won the presidency and then the fucking Republicans won the Senate and the House. See if they just impeach them right off the bat. Just be like, hey, we didn't like it. Because that's what we do now, right? Woo! Clown world goes round and round. But, like, two conflicting ideologies. Watch it. It's documented for you. It's actually on bold display. Watch any one of the hearings. Any one of them. You are listening to two people telling two different stories in 5-minute intervals. It is two entirely different things going on. And it's stunning. Like, motherfuckers are yelling at each other now. I've been listening to it. I'm hearing them yelling at each other. Why did you fucking say I had Russian propaganda? I'm like, what is this, Great Britain? Sorry. I love the British Parliament. It's very fun to watch. But I can't take it seriously. Yeah. Like, but I can't take this shit seriously. Motherfuckers yelling at each other. Like, it's so weird. Donald Trump, reality star, became president. And it's like our entire government, the whole structure of it all, became one giant reality show. And I can't blame it all on Trump. I honestly can't. It's fucking all of them. All of them. Your shit. Fucking Lindsey Graham, every time he talks now, I'm just like, oh my God, Lindsey. And fucking, what's his face? The Grim Reaper? Motherfucking Mitch McConnell. Calling himself the goddamn Grim Reaper. And boy, don't they love using that every time they refer to Mitch McConnell, the Grim Reaper. The slogans. Oh my God, I'm so fucking done with the slogans. Not even the president is above the law. Not even the president is above the law. And I just want everybody to know, not even the president is above the law. They all say it. They all say the same, like, 5 slogans. It's like, they're NPCs. Like, that's another weird aspect of it. Watch any of those hearings. They're NPCs. The fucking Democrats say the same things as each other, and they don't really pay attention to anything else that's going on. Every once in a while, you get a ballsy motherfucker that will fight back. That they'll be like, the Republicans are asking about this. Well, I'll tell them about this. And then they, clap back their shit. You get that every once in a while. But for the most part, NPCs. And it's like all the Republicans are like, not all of them. Some, like the younger ones, they're kind of clever. Like Jim Jordan, I like him. He's funny, And like, but like the older ones, they're fucking livid pissed. Like the old guys, the Republicans, wow. Like it's like they're watching people literally shit on the Constitution. Like they're getting fucking livid pissed. Just fast forward to the old Republicans. The old guys looking to the fucking right. Fast forward to those motherfuckers, man, because wow, like they just get pissed. A lot of pointing and screaming. But it's a reality show. I mean, it's so many people tell me in the comments. It's like this is more, Game of Thrones is over. Walking Dead sucks. Star Wars sucks. Marvel's done. Fucking throw on C-SPAN. It's the most interesting shit going on right now. We're here! Donald Trump turned us into Reality Nation. And he had full support, full bipartisan support and help to do it. Every single Democrat and Republican all went all in on Reality Show USA. And you can tune in every day on C-SPAN. It runs 24/7. It's the best reality show ever because it actually goes all fucking day long, every fucking day. And not only that, it has its own like after show programs where they like the Talking Dead where they break down the fucking show and shit and bring on guests. They have that shit 24/7 too. It's called Fox, CNN, ABC, NBC, MSNBC. And if you want to get the underground shit, you get on YouTube. There's thousands of channels. People just talking politics. Like, I don't even want to do it anymore. I don't even want to talk politics anymore. I want to go back talking about how Anision's touching kids. Fuck it. Like, I wanted so badly to just do politics. I cut my teeth on drama. Just to fuck around with people, just because I knew it'd stir up some trouble, because I knew it'd stir up, I'd get people watching that way, shit like that. And I always was open and honest. I always said I like to do news more than anything else, and I did a lot of news. I had a smattering of things. And now I'm very much news-centric. And I've told everybody as we've gone along, and my channel has... My sub count goes up and down like that because of it, But hey, I gotta do what I'm interested in. But I'm not interested in this anymore. Like, this is just getting fucking... It's just stupid now. It's just, like, I honestly feel like I'm doing commentary for a fucking reality show. And at the same time, this reality show is showing me that we have an impending civil war on the horizon, because we have two factions of people who are all watching the show that don't like the other side. It's like if people were literally killing each other over Survivor, not realizing that at some point they all become one team. At some point we all become one team, right? Before people start dying? Please? Oh, I don't have the flag up. Hold up. Ta-da! There you go, the flag's up. God damn it. But, yeah, so